Jeez. 10 million freaking screws, my God. I swear there's a screw in every single joint, in every single rib. Good Lord. And that's a quarter, so let me go find a quarter socket. All right. I'm starting to knock these off. They're screwed down, so I'm just taking a hammer and knocking them off. Then I'm going to cut them off even with the ground. And then I'm going to get vice grips and see if I can yank these out of that track up there. All right, I just had a little break. Got all the roofing off of that. Now, I'm fixing to take my Sawzall and cut the channel that goes across the top of them. I'm going to cut it at each one of these uprights. And then I'm going to cut the uprights off at the ground. And then I'll start pulling them off. But I think I'm going to get this all out of my way, I'm going to cut this up and then pick everything up, put it on the trailer. I'm running out of room here. I'm not going to make 2 trips, but I'm going to have to stack it up pretty tall. But I'm getting there. I'm hoping I can get all this done before the Roto-Rooter people get here to work on Bev's plumbing. Noise alert. And again. All right. Who's that lovely reflection in the window? Okay, I'm gonna pick all this up. Oh, God. Well, not long ago, I stepped down off a ladder and broke my wrist. Okay. I'll load this up. I'll chain it down real good, and then I'm going to park it till the Roto-Rooter people leave. And then I'll take this over to the scrap dealer probably mid-afternoon. See you then. That guy, every day that it's a nice day out, maybe you didn't see him, I think my hand might have been in the way. Every day that it's a nice day out, he's out there in the middle here waving at traffic. And it's just kind of nice to see him, because then you know he's okay. You gotta suspect that he has some kind of mental issue, perhaps mildly retarded, or who knows. But he stands out there all day, every day that it's nice, and he waves at people going by. And it's just nice to see him out there, because that way you know he's still alive and doing okay. All right, we're almost there. We're just about 1.5 miles from the scrapyard. I turn right at this light and cross the tracks, go over a hill, bear to the left, a left and a left. It's a little dangerous and a little confusing if you're not used to being around trucks and equipment and all that. You got this guy here with a magnet, and he's just swinging that thing around over the road, and then you got a guy backing onto the scale, and I got to wait till all that commotion is over before I pull onto the scale. And there's nothing, I mean, if you don't know what you're doing, you really got to be careful here. And if you don't get close enough, you'll have somebody come in behind you and try to go around you to get your turn on the scale, because you're smart enough to park away from the commotion until it's over, and they're not smart enough to park away from the commotion. And you know, at the end of the day, it's not that important if somebody gets in front of you, but my time's just as important as anybody else's. I wasn't going to come over here to the scrapyard until the Roto-Rooter people finished with Bev, and they're going to be very late, so I've decided to come over here and get this done. Anyway, okay, it's almost my turn. Muddy mess. All right. Now this is where I get weighed. They probably don't really want me filming back here, so I'm kind of trying to keep it on the down low. All right, here we go. Now I pull up here to the right, and then I pull all my chains off, and get back on the scale, empty this out and get back on the scale. All right, I'm empty. Now I drive through their mud. Jeez, what a stinking mess. That's why I hate coming here, because you really run the risk of tire damage. See, this guy's backing off. You're not supposed to do that. Man. All right, now here's what I do. Just make a big circle. All right, I am off the scale. Now I'm fixing to walk back and go get my weight ticket and my cash. Okay. I originally thought about 80 bucks, 85. And then I thought, well, once I got it loaded, I was thinking probably closer to 100. Here we are. $112. I can't see this without my, what is that, 280 pounds of aluminum at 40 cents a pound, 112 bucks. All right, it was worth cutting it up, that's for sure. I'm going back to the house. All right, I'm back to the house. I just wanted to show you what the winter did to my azaleas. Killed them dead. But here's the weird thing. These azaleas, they look dead, but they don't have a leaf on them, but they got blooms. Now that's weird. That is weird. All right, now I'm going to sit here and wait on the plumbers to show up at Bev's, and my day is done. I do have another project, and that's the skirting that I took off around my house to get to the plumbing. I've eliminated an outdoor faucet, and I got to take that faucet off, and then I got to put all that skirting back up that I took down to get to the leak, and then I will be caught up. And then I'm going to get my electric hammer drill and start knocking off all the concrete at the edge of this slab here, because here's my intention. I'm going to build a knee wall around that side and this end, and then I'm going to screen from the knee wall up, and that will give us a place to sit in the summer, and it'll keep all the bugs from the mud daubers and everything from building in my equipment that I'm going to have out here for heat treating. And I may even stick a grill out here, who knows. But let me back this trailer up in there and get unhooked and go wait for the plumbers to show up.